Can angry hands paint a beautiful portrait, capture a dramatic still life that screams out at the soul of someone, forcing you to love it and its creator? Can angry ears compose a beautiful sonnet, one that sends a shiver up the spine, rendering the skin coarse through the resonation of all the souls that hear? Can an angry mouth deliver such a sound without going hoarse? Master, channel, aim it, onto the canvas, onto the instrument of your foe's destruction. Cry out, angry one, you'll find me here, screaming to be let out of my fucking cage. I will be heard. Like it or not, I am here. I will be, not brought down. Take my hand, you'll find it steady in this state. Sink or swim, spark, ignite, crash, burn, rise. Yeah, this one's aggressive. I was once again angry when I wrote this one, but this one's more about mastering anger and learning to channel it into something positive. And this may sound a little fucked up, but sometimes you have to go at someone's neck in order to feel it, not only resolve something, but feel okay with yourself. Where I say, can angry hands paint a beautiful portrait, capture a dramatic still life that screams out at the soul of someone, forcing you to love it and its creator? This poem means two things, at least in the beginning. When I say that, I literally mean, one, can you accomplish something if you're angry, or get your point across even, or have any substance to an argument you may have? And it also means, in the literal sense, can angry hands paint a beautiful portrait? Can an angry person create something beautiful, period? Can an angry person create anything? Can an angry person be creative? I am an angry person. I'm testament to it. I channel my anger into something creative. Not every time. I literally just started doing this like 2 weeks ago. I mean, I've always written. I was writing a book before this. It's actually in this notebook. But, I never really started writing poetry, though. See, actually, these YouTube videos are the first poems I've ever written. I've known I could do it, but I've never really tried, and I'm glad I did, because it's super cathartic for me. Like, this helps me a lot, and I'm glad I did it because it's something I excel at. I'm not trying to sound like a douche, but I've seen a lot of the poetry on YouTube and stuff, and it's trash. Like, compared to mine, it's trash. And that's real. I'm not even trying to be a dick. It's just, I'm glad I did this because I'm good at it. But where I say, can angry ears compose a beautiful sonnet, one that sends a shiver up the spine, rendering the skin coarse through the resonation of all the souls that hear? There I mean two things again. If you're angry, are you in an argument with somebody? Are you really hearing what they're trying to say? Are you really taking heed their opinion of what they're trying to say? Or are you just hearing the parts you want to hear because you're too angry to really listen? And it also, once again, means it in the literal sense. Can angry ears compose a beautiful sonnet? Can you know when you hear something beautiful? Can you know when you hear something good? Are your ears able to recognize something amazing when you're angry all the time? You know, the answer is yes, obviously. I think so. I mean, I feel I can do so. But yeah. Can an angry mouth deliver such a sound without going hoarse? Two things again. Are you really saying anything relevant, or saying something you might regret to someone because of how angry you are? And you will probably, I know I do, fumble on your words. You might have a good argument, but you can't get it out if you're so angry that you can't even put together a cohesive sentence. And also in the literal sense, deliver such a sound without going hoarse. Now, that's definitely a given, because screamo is one of my favorite genres of music. Not like screamo like you're thinking. I'm talking like basement, old school emotive hardcore, like 12 Hour Turn, Saetia. Saetia is my favorite band of all time. If anybody knows who Saetia is, awesome for you, and we can be friends, because not a lot of people know who they are, and they are by far my favorite band. In fact, they are one of the most underrated bands of all time as far as I'm concerned. And my opinion when it comes to music is of substance, because I listen to all genres except country. I'm sorry to all country fans. I just cannot get into it. But they really are. They are just lyrically, their songs are amazing, and their guitar and instrumentals, just, there's nothing quite like that band. I mean, there are bands like them, but I don't know, they're just my favorite. Like, I'm talking emotive hardcore like that. And yeah, obviously I was listening to that before I wrote this one. It's pretty apparent that I was definitely listening to emotive hardcore screamo when I wrote this. And then after that, I say master, channel, aim it onto the canvas, onto the instrument of your foe's destruction. Cry out. There, I mean, literally cut loose in a creative format. I mean, literally unleash all of your anger in a healthy way as to create something amazing and beautiful. Like, I almost cannot keep up with my thoughts when I write like this, because that is literally what I'm doing. I am literally channeling my anger into something creative, which is these poems. And I will, like, you can see, it's weird. It starts at the bottom here. You can see, like, I'm sort of composed. And then here, it gets sloppier and sloppier as my tumultuous brain starts doing what it does. And it means exactly that. Channel your anger into something positive. Channel it into something amazing. Honestly, some of the most creative things I've ever done have come from a place of anger. That is when I excel. And not just like I used to wrestle. My coach used to piss me off deliberately, because that is when I wrestled my best. And a lot of people, they get shitty when they're angry. Me, because I'm in high school, I lacked confidence when it came to that. It's weird. I had confidence in every other facet, but it's not so much I didn't have confidence, but I really wasn't an aggressive person. I didn't really want to hurt people until provoked. And my coach, he had to dredge it up in me. And just almost everything I do, and every time I have excelled and done something with myself was when I was angry and wanted to prove somebody wrong or something like that. Like, I excel when the pressure's put on me. Some people don't, and that's okay. Like, some people have to be calm in order to do things. I'm already a calm person, so whenever shit's hitting the fan, I flourish. It's just the way my chemistry is. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But, angry one, you'll find me here, screaming to be let out. I said, when I was reading it, I said, let out of my fucking cage. That's not what it reads. It reads, you'll find me here, screaming to be let out. Fucking uncage me. Which sounds so much better, but when I'm reading it, I'm trying to read it fast and aggressive so as to sort of give you the standpoint of which I wrote it, if you will. I'm trying to deliver it the way I feel when I wrote it. I wrote this like 2 days ago, so all that anger has subsided, but like, in order to give you a glimpse in how I felt when I wrote it, that's why I read it fast, and sometimes I fuck up what I write. But fucking uncage me. I will be heard. Like it or not, I am here. I will be. Not brought down. Take my hand. You'll find it steady in this state. Sink or swim, sink or swim, sink or swim. Spark, ignite, crash, burn, rise. There, I mean, when I say not brought down, take my hand, you'll find it steady in this state. I mean, when shit is completely hitting the fan in this, like, you can ask friends that know me, that have been to jail with me, anything like that. When shit's getting real, and it's not in an unhealthy way, because don't get me wrong, like, I don't like fucking just causing chaos and shit like that, like, nothing like that. But when all the tiptoeing around each other and all the neck talk out of the side of people's faces and all the fake shit where people are whispering under their breath, whenever all that ceases and all the shit's out on the table and shit's hitting the fan, that's when I'm my most comfortable, because I don't know how to be fake like that. Like, I literally can't. Like, it makes me uncomfortable as shit. Real uncomfortable. I will rip down a fucking facade and just make shit so intense, because I am more comfortable whenever everything is out in the open and we're all talking about how we feel. No, I'm not saying it from the standpoint like, oh, I love chaos, I'm a fucking badass. No, that's not what I mean, because I'm not like that at all. In fact, if we're all being chill and we're all keeping it real with each other in a chill way, I'm totally with that always. I would rather be chill and I would rather be nice. But if there's already animosity and we're not talking about it, I am super uncomfortable, and I will make shit hit the fan deliberately in order to just crush that fake, that just neck talk. Just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And whenever shit is going to that point, if you're my friend, just take my hand and I'll guide you to the promised land, because I am the man in those situations. No, I know I sound like a douche, but just, and that is a douche thing, but it's real. I'm sorry. But, sink or swim, sink or swim, sink or swim. Spark, ignite, crash, burn, rise. That just means, literally, I said it in the last video, pressure's privilege. You're going to learn a lot about yourself whenever the pressure's put on. You're going to learn a lot about yourself whenever shit's hitting the fan. And I learned I excel here. And also, even if you do crash and burn, once everything is calm, like say, shit goes to that place, everybody is trashing each other or whatever, you get your ass beat or just whatever, like anything, like you try to do something, try to do something new and you fail at it. Crash, burn, rise. Just rise every time. Rise up. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face your foe. Rise up and smite the people who are trying to fucking block you from doing anything you want to do. Rise up and fucking just smash your enemy in the face if they deserve it. I'm not saying go out and punch somebody. I'm just saying stop taking people's shit. Rise up. Rise up and fuck some shit up. Not a person. Not not trying to fucking tell kids to go out there and beat some ass. I'm just saying, rise up and fucking face your fear and trash all opposition that is in your way and stopping you from doing exactly what you want to do, as long as it's something healthy. I'm not saying fucking, oh, I want to do drugs, somebody's getting in my way, I'm robbing everything. No, not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it's something healthy and it's something that you're good at and people are trying to block you from doing what you want to do, people are trying to block you from fucking getting clean, people are trying to block you from bettering yourself, people are just trying to block you in general because they're jealous of you, people trying to get in your way and fight you because they don't like you or anything like that, rise up and smite your foes. That's all I mean by that. And I know I'm worked up here, but I get super hype whenever I just even think about somebody getting in my way to do something I am passionate about. And everyone else should too. And I hope people see this video out of all of them, because this one I am the most passionate about. Do not let anybody get in your fucking way from just doing something you want to do. If it's healthy and good and you know you're good at it, fuck what everybody says. Do you. And this is rolling on 18 minutes and I've been going too hard, so I'm going to cut it off here. But yeah, man, just don't let anybody stop you. All right. God bless.